David Oluwafemi Femifanikayode is a Nigerian politician, essayist, poet, and lawyer. He was born on the 16th of October 1960. He was a member of PDP until recently when he joined the APC. Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're an existing viewer, you're also very much welcome. Chief Fanikayode hails from Osun State, Nigeria, and is actually the son to the late Chief Remi Fanikayode and his mother, Chief Mrs. Adoni Fanikayode. He's an Ile-Ife chieftain of the Yoruba descent. Now, this handsome man, yes, you agree with me that he's a handsome man, is the father of 8 children from different mothers. He's a successful politician, and he was married to, he's had several marriages in the past, and amongst them are Saratu Atta, and Yemisi Adeniji, Regina Amono, and until recently, Precious Chikwendu. Now, it's not being ruled out to mock him or anything, because when it comes to marriage issues, nobody knows it all. All right, so he got married to the beauty queen, Precious Chikwendu, in 2014, and the marriage ended last year, 2020. Now, this recent marriage has been in the news for various reasons. Well, we need to know that Fanikayode was, has been a special assistant to the President Olusegun Obasanjo, from 2003 to 2006. He was later appointed the Minister of Culture and Tourism, and was also Minister of Aviation. He's married to Precious Chikwendu, the beauty queen. Precious is a beautiful woman also, who won a beauty contest, and at the tail end of whatever, she started dating Chief Fanikayode, and people thought, oh, this is a marriage made in heaven, as they got married and had one child at first, a son, and also about a year or two later, she got pregnant again and had triplets, 3 boys. So now the divorce, just came. Before the divorce came through, there's always been allegation of domestic violence, where it was said that Fanikayode would beat his wife, and the wife would maybe run to the family and all of that. Then, at a particular point, the story was really everywhere, until they both came out and they were feeding each other food, showing love and affection and all of that. But this could not hold for too long, as they had to, publicly now agree that it wasn't working anymore. It was really messy. A video was shown online where it was alleged that Fanikayode was molesting and assaulting her. And Fanikayode will always come out. He's somebody who is very eloquent, and he's very articulate also. So he will come out to talk about his own experience about all of this, and how his wife is mentally unstable to take care of the children, and how she's not taking care of the children and more concerned about her beauty and all of that. So it's really, really heartbreaking when you see all of this happening. And what more can one say than to just pray that things should just get better. However, people have been, hitting him so hard about all of this, of how, his 4 marriages hits the rock. And how many more marriages is he going to have until he achieves stability in his marital life? I think that is a personal opinion, but definitely when you bring your news, your information out there, when you post things, and either party have always been posting, so people will definitely form their own opinion about whatever it is that is happening in their lives. So what is happening? Precious has also raised several allegations against her ex-husband, that he hit her and hit her mother in the head, and also accused her sister of assault, and got her detained at the police station for coming in between his punches. So it's really, really been so messy. And right now they are actually in court, and the woman is saying that she wants the custody of her children. The children they are all less than 5 years old, if I'm correct. And she's not been allowed to see her children, and she's been crying out to get the custody of her children, and Chief, her ex-husband, is not allowing her to do so. In fact, recently he came out yesterday to say that All she's concerned is about her beauty, that she's not concerned about taking care of her children, and she never breastfed her children. So this has actually led to a lot of controversy online, that Precious was more concerned about retaining her shape, and she deprived her children of breast milk, and because of this. Okay, now people have been saying so many things, and let me share some of their comments online. It's her body. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. If it's going to put her out of shape, she can feed them formula. Why is it a problem? Another person said, it's how people get married, then turn to enemies later. Where did all the love go? I don't get it. So another comment went, this sounds like what you, Fanny, will want her and tell her to do. Another person said, breastfeed 3 kids at once. Breast milk that may not be easy to supply 1 baby, not to talk of 3 babies. Someone else said, anything from Fanikayode isn't true, simple. Another person said, we don't believe you, sir. The comments went on. Oga, allow her to see her kids. In fact, give her her kids. We don't care about all this your fabu. This is not politics. Have a little fear of God. Another said, uncle, noticing will justify you from depriving a mother from seeing her children. Allow this woman to have access to her children. No. So these are just few of the comments that, came on after all of this. Now let's take a critical look at the situation. Having 3 children, having 1 child, it's a lot of work. Okay. Now, when you have 3 triplets, it's not an easy thing. Now, look at the woman that Nerita, the new babe in Fanikayode's life, and we hope she will enjoy the union now. Something for other women were not able to do. But whatever the case may be, having 3 babies at once is not rice and beans. Some women have just 1 child and they are even unable to produce the breast milk, or they are going through so much, their body change is just too sudden that they can't even afford to feed the babies. Now, a young woman having 3 babies and you're saying that she doesn't breastfeed them, where is she going to get the breast milk from? Do you know what it is to breastfeed just 1 child? Do you know how a woman has to take care of herself to even breastfeed 1 child or take care of 1 child? Then she had the 3 babies not too long after she had the first one, and taking care of 4 babies at once, and you're saying that she employed 12 nannies. Were your eyes closed when she employed the 12 nannies? Was it not for the benefit of your children? And as a married man with children, what you're looking at, making sure your wife is healthy, making sure your wife is fine, psychologically, physically, emotionally. So if having 12, if that is true, which I do not believe, if having 12 babies is what would have given her relief, then so be it. It was under your roof, so why are you now crying wolf when there is none? Why are you now finding fault in her having 12 nannies? You're a politician. I'm not sure that you would not be aware of 12 nannies being employed in your house. So whatever it is, and in African culture, when you even have 1 child, you need your mother, you need your in-laws, you need everybody who can give you all the support you can get. It is what it is. So why are you now coming to court and saying that she didn't want to breastfeed? No, that is not even something to even talk about. We know Femi knows a lot about talking, articulating his thoughts and all of that. But when 4 women have not done it right, then maybe something has to be checked. There's nothing wrong in divorcing and getting married all over and all over again. But what have you learned from the lessons? How have you been able to handle your life? And the truth is, the handsomeness, the good looks is not going to last forever. Now he's reaching the stage of his life. At least one of his older children is married, and I think having children, and he was not even invited for the wedding, so we heard. So whatever has even happened in the past is in the past. But the present, what have you learned from leaving 3 other women and marrying this one and still frustrating her? And she said he uses the police to chase her around, to intimidate her. She even said he's obsessed about her, that he's always tracking her, that anytime she makes a post online, he would send the security people after him. Why can't we just divorce peaceably? Why can't everybody just go their way? And for the sake of these young boys, they are too young to be without their mother. Please let them have their mother. It is wrong. We might be the most powerful man in the world today, but that does not mean you will keep being the most powerful man in the world tomorrow. Let's do things for posterity to judge. Fantastic. Things might not work between both of you. That is not new. Okay? But for the sake of the babies, those boys are babies. They need their moms. They do need their moms. In saner climes, you cannot have 4 babies, those 4 custody of those 4 babies, and you're throwing allegations that she's not mentally stable. Which hospital, which mental home, which doctor has proved that she's not mentally stable? So until it's proved that she's not mentally stable by a medical practitioner or by a psychiatric doctor, you have no right to say she's mentally unstable. So Chief, please, we know you're controversial when it comes to politics, and that is your own forte. Politics is already whatever it is. Please give Precious her children, please. He told the court recently, and I quote, "She elected to leave her matrimonial home and consciously abandon the children in order to optimize without restraint her extramarital and inordinate sexual escapades." These are allegations, because when it came out the other time to say that she was caught in the hotel room with a man, I am sure the Fanikayode that we know, how he could be so aggressive about things, he will have proved with evidence. And Precious had come out to say, show me the evidence that I was in the hotel room with a man. You can't just throw allegations and not have an evidence. She came out immediately to debunk the allegation. So please, the world is too, people are going through a lot of mental torture. But when it comes to children, please, I think, the court should be allowed to do their work and grant her the custody or visitation rights. Those are babies, please. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.